Hey guys, welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your very tired host, Sean, your video and comic guru. I am coming at you from my storage unit here in Chicago, Illinois. I am actually filming on my phone for the first time. I actually didn't film on my phone. All the photos you see, that's from my phone. I left my video camera at home, so I'm hoping this is recording properly. I think it is. It's a new angle, so you're not going to see all the fancy stuff around or anything like that. It's just a straightforward video. This is going to be my HorrorPack video, hopefully for January and February, because I didn't receive my January one last month, obviously. My Geek Fuel and Loot Crate, all my mystery boxes somehow just got screwed up. The money got taken out, but I've had to go through hell to get this HorrorPack. Actually, I didn't have to go through that much. I noticed that I hadn't received it. I checked the front office at my storage unit, because that's where everything I get goes to. And they said no, they hadn't received anything. I went on HorrorPack's account, on my HorrorPack account, and even there, it gave me the weirdest thing. It showed that I owed from March. My next payment wasn't due till March, which shouldn't be the case because I hadn't paid for February's yet. So I emailed HorrorPack. I said, hey, I haven't received my January box. Please let me know what's going on. And I got a response a couple hours later saying, hey, we ran out of the boxes for January. We applied your payment for February, so your next payment's not due till March. And that was it. And I was like, no, this ain't right. I've been with you guys for 2 years. I have a YouTube channel. I always unbox myself on my YouTube channel. People always reply back. Are you telling me now I gotta tell these people that you guys are ripping me off? In 2 years, you guys have been great, but I never received a response like that. And I immediately got a response back saying, oh, no, we apologize. Please disregard that last email. That's for new subscribers. Let that sink in for a second. Basically, if you're a new subscriber, you have a chance that you may not get your box. That's what I got from it. But they sent me another reply saying, because you've been with us for 2 years, we found another box. We found a box. And we're going to expedite it out to you, so you should get it within 2 to 3 days. All right, fine, cool. I got my box. I got what I paid for. I left it at that. But even now, it's beginning to piss me off because it's like, if you're a new subscriber, they can screw you over. If they take your money, aren't you guaranteed to get that box? Now, I will say, I've been with HorrorPack, again, for 2 years. They are awesome. Their movies are great. The packaging is great. I've never had an issue until now, and it was rectified. But definitely be aware that if you don't get your box, email them and tell them you're going to unsubscribe to them, and they will definitely take care of it for you. I don't like the fact that I'm saying that basically implying new subscribers may get screwed, but let's see if I got screwed. Because I did receive today 2 boxes. One that clearly says January 18 Blu-ray, which is January 2018. But this other one, and a damn thing on it. So I'm hoping I don't have 2 January boxes, because my February box was supposed to be on its way too, because I did get another email saying, we do apologize for any inconvenience. We will send you the February box for free, and your next payment is not due till March 14th. So everything in my statements and everything else will stay the same. So that's awesome. Hopefully. But like I said, they've been great. I do recommend them. I still will recommend them. And for me, hopefully they rectified everything. They were very quick to respond back, telling me they're going to take care of it. Now, every month, I think it's $21.99. You get a choice of 4 Blu-rays or 4 DVDs. I think if it's DVDs, I think it's $19.99. I'll put a link down below for the Blu-ray, because that's what I do. And with that, you could get $3 off your first box. So definitely take advantage of it, because it's great for horror fans. And for me, I tend to buy this stuff so much that I tend to not buy movies as much as I used to. And the whole point of this was to buy movies. Video and comic guru, not statue or toy hunter. I'm not a toy hunter. I love my movies, so I'm trying to get back into them. Now, every month when you get your HorrorPack is in a pretty discreet, pretty discreet box. But I hold on to these boxes because you can always mail stuff off in these boxes if you do trades or anything like that. This is great because you already got a box ready to go. It's a triple threat. I'm not sure if I said that before because first of all, you got it in a pretty durable box. Then you got it in a white envelope. And each movie that you get is individually wrapped. I really like that. So I know what I'm getting in this box. So if you don't know what's in there, I want to keep the surprise for you. But the whole point of this for me is to see if I got two of the same or if I got January and February's box. Plus, I have one extra to show you guys too that is horror related. Hold on to these white envelopes too. They're like flexible and all that, but you could put movies in here, if you're doing trade stuff like that to protect stuff. Hold on to these. These are awesome, and it's a part of the package, so you don't have to pay for any of this stuff. This is free packing supplies, guys. Think about it. All right. So the first movie that you get out of here is The Lazarus Effect. I have heard of this, but I haven't seen it. It's got Mark Duplass, I don't know who he is, Olivia Wilde from House, the TV show, Donald Glover, Evan Peters, who was Quicksilver in the Avengers, and Sarah Bolger. The tagline is, "Evil Will Rise." It's from the producer of The Purge, Paranormal Activity, and Insidious. Insidious was good. The first Paranormal Activity was decent. It wasn't horrible. The Purge should never have been made. On the back of it, it says, "The terror is resurrected. A group of researchers led by Frank, played by Mark Duplass, and his fiancée Zoe, played by Olivia Wilde, have achieved the unimaginable, bringing the dead back to life. When Zoe is accidentally electrocuted in a horrific accident, Frank and his team use their experimental serum to resurrect her. But their attempts go horribly wrong, of course, unleashing terrifying powers within Zoe that put all their lives in grave danger." So I'm curious because I love horror, and this may just be like something that should have been like, I think this made it to the theater. I'm not sure. It might not have. It may have just gone straight to Blu-ray or whatever. But it seems like one of those videos you would see on like Showtime or HBO late at night. But it could be just like I don't like calling them a guilty pleasure, but it could be a movie that you may like that you didn't know about. The special features are, there's 3 of them. You get Creating Fear, The Making of the Lazarus Effect, Playing God, The Moral Dilemma, and Deleted and Extended Scenes. And this actually does come with a digital copy as well. So awesome. I like my digital copies. I do keep my digital copies. I know a lot of people tend to give them away. I hold on to them because then you have something to have on the go. You can watch something on the train, on the plane. If you're going to be on a road trip or in a car for a long time, it's nice to have movies with you. So you got The Lazarus Effect. Next one is, this is the HorrorPack Limited Edition Blu-ray, which every month you should get one of these. The first one, this one is Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. And like I said, every month you get one, they are numbered. This is number 18. And like I said, everything is bagged up for you. Lazarus Effect came in its original packaging. This one, they gave me a bag. I love that. I may not keep it in here. I don't know. It's not bagged. It's not wrapped around without it, so I may keep it in there. But this is awesome. This is kind of like a horror anthology. A bunch of horror films in one. Let's see. An anthology powerhouse packed with terror. These are reviews. That one was from iHorror. Dread Central said, "Entertaining, fresh, demented. The viscera sticks to your skin." I can't. It's right there. And then the last review says, "An unabashed celebration of the horror genre from We Are Indie Horror." So again, horror fans love this. The last one says, "Bloody as hell and just as fun. This is how horror is meant to be," from Horror Society. So that one means something. Horror Society is pretty huge. Let's see, the description is, "This critically acclaimed anthology sees a young couple planning to purchase an old house, but would like one last tour before the closing. They're guided around the estate by a realtor that may have more in store than they're bargained for. Searching floor by floor, they begin to discover 7 tales of horror that will leave you asking, how many stories does your house have? I don't know any of these people who are starring in this. Yeah. I don't know any of these directors either. So I'm going to check this out because it is a HorrorPack exclusive. It does have some pretty good people saying it's good, that it was a good one. So I'll check it out. But let me know if you've seen this or if you've heard of it before. Let me know. Have you heard anything good or bad about it? The next one is The Apparition. And I think this may have made it to the theater. I don't know. This may be another direct Blu-ray. The tagline is, once you believe, you die. I love that. Let's see. Years after a student experiment to create a supernatural force goes horribly wrong, and it always do. Young couple Kelly, played by Ashley Greene, and Ben, played by Sebastian Stan, begin to experience a terrifying, unexplained presence in their new house. I'm reading like an idiot. In desperation, they enlist the help of a paranormal specialist played by Tom Felton, only to find the apparition may be haunting them, not their house. As the two struggle to save themselves, the presence feeds on their fear, pushing them towards a fate that will make you wish you didn't believe. So, interesting. It has 4 special features. First one's called The Dark Realm of Paranormal. Discover the channeling reality behind the supernatural events. Haunted Asheville. Ghost hunter Joshua B. Warren shows you the 2 real-life locations filled with paranormal sightings and bizarre occurrences. The other one is The Experiment of the Apparition. Movie meets horror, real-life horror as Warren attempts to replicate the experiment gone wrong. Plus, The Apparition, a cinematic specter. The film stars explore the experiment that conjured the apparition. So I actually am curious about this. This kind of reminds me of Flatliners in a way, from what they kind of Flatliners meet something else. It's like both of these kind of have a. This is actually more like Paranormal Activity. This is almost like Flatliners. And then the last one, which I do know about, is Afterlife, Resident Evil Afterlife. This is the Walmart exclusive steelbook. I was about to swear, this is awesome. I did know this was in there, which is why I kind of wanted to get this, even though I think I own this one. I'm not sure. I bought maybe 1 or 2 of the steelbooks, but I do have the box set. But I am very happy to have a steelbook anytime I can. And hopefully, lunch came back. Hopefully this is going to be the trend that they're doing steelbooks every month, but I don't think so. That's pretty expensive to do a steelbook every month. But that's my 4 for January. So the first one is The Lazarus Effect. Then we have The Apparition. And then we got the HorrorPack limited edition Blu-ray Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. This is number 18 in the HorrorPack collection. And then finally you get the Walmart exclusive Resident Evil Afterlife Steelbook. So that's not bad. I mean, even though I knew what I was getting, I'm glad to have these. I mean, this is awesome. So, sweet. Now is the one I'm worried about the most, which is this unknown box. So, we're going to go through this kind of quick because I've been talking for a while. So, we saw how it's packaged. Let's just get down to it. Alright, first movie that we get. Oh, cool. It says Chernobyl Diaries. The presence, the fallout. Experience the fallout. And it includes the alternate ending. This is 2 years after the Ukrainian government let tourists visit the area around Chernobyl. They said it was safe, but it wasn't. Let's see. Is there wow, no synopsis on the back. Absolutely none. I have never seen that. Usually there's something about it. There's nothing back there. Special features is, again, the alternate ending. Yuri's Extreme Tours wow. Yuri's Extreme Tours infomercial. I can't speak. And I have not been drinking. I haven't drank for months. Plus Chernobyl conspiracy viral video. Find out the real facts behind the Chernobyl tragedy. So, cool. I've heard great things about this. I don't know if this is a sequel or if this is the first one, but it's awesome. So I'm glad to have that. Next is a double feature. First one, A Brush with Death, and the other is Harvest of Fear. Not the biggest fan of these type of movies. I hate double features because double features means you get no special features. And yeah, not a special feature to be seen. So they put two movies on here, and the quality of them usually is not great. I'll check them out, but I will definitely probably find these movies separately if I can. I think Harvest of Feast is available separately. Probably A Brush with Death isn't, which will make this something to hold on to. A Brush with Death, the synopsis is a group of cheerleaders take a trip to an old farmhouse for a weekend stay in the country. After hearing tales of a family being slaughtered at a home by the sun 30 years ago, the five young women learn a terrifying secret about the killings. It appears the son has not grown up, and his depravity has grown too. Typical slasher. And Harvest of Feast, the synopsis is the Harvest Festival in Devil's Lake is the setting for a string of murders that mimic those of 20 years ago. A group of college girls find themselves involved in the investigation, with the killer's body count rising. The students race to find the killer before he finds them. So basically 2 slasher films. We'll see how this is. But no special features. It's a Blu-ray, damn it. Now here's a HorrorPack limited edition Blu-ray, and it's called Dead Hooker in a Trunk. Sounds familiar. I haven't seen it, but the title sounds familiar. And it is the debut film by the Soka sisters? Cool. Jesus loves everybody. Synopsis is 4 friends set out on an everyday errand and end up in a fight for their lives when they discover the body of a dead hooker in their trunk. Led by sexy, impulsive badass, her distant twin sister Geek, their Bible-thumping friend Goody Two Shoes, and the chaotic rock star pal Junkie. The group must put aside their differences to dispose of a body that they face off against persistent police, a sleazy motel manager, chainsaw-wielding triads, and a brutal serial killer. All the while, they are followed by a mysterious cowboy pimp who wants to claim the chorus for his own. Identical twins Jen and Sylvia Saka wrote, directed, and produced this exploitation horror thrill ride filled with gunfights, extreme violence, blood, guts, and gore. I want to see this now. And one of the Eli Roth actually gave a review on this, and basically he just said it's fucking awesome. That makes me want to see this. The special features are a new audio commentary by Jen and Sylvia Soka, and frequent soundtrack collaborator Kibi. Behind the scenes featurette, deleted alternate scenes, and the theatrical trailer. So I'm trying to go kind of quick because my phone's going to run out. I mean, if you haven't noticed, the view ain't the same. That's because I'm filming on my phone because my camera's fucked up. Alright, last and certainly, hopefully not least. Yeah! Love when they do this. The Fly. Come on, man. David Cronenberg. I saw this in the theater when it came out. Yeah, I'm old. But this is awesome. This is Jeff Goldblum's greatest film. People say Jurassic Park. No. Watch The Fly. If you have not seen it, watch it by yourself and see if you can eat a Twinkie ever again. You'll know what I'm talking about. This is a remake, obviously, of the original Fly, but if you don't know what that is, the synopsis is, in this chilling remake of the horror classic, Jeff Goldblum stars as an overly ambitious scientist who accidentally merges with a housefly while conducting a bizarre teleporting experiment. Now his journalist girlfriend, played by Gina Davis, who was his wife at the time, suddenly finds himself caring for a hideous creature whose insect half gradually begins to take over. And there are a ton of special features on here. You got a commentary by David Cronenberg. You have the feature called the Brendel Museum of Natural History, trivia track, search content, personal scene selection. I don't know what that means. There's a game on here, deleted and extended scenes, test footage, promotional featurettes, and obviously trailers galore. This is worth everything else that was in there. I'm happy to have this. So I remember when I got Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 1960 version, that I was so happy with, and now to have this, damn. So I'm glad to see that these are two different ones. And I told you I had one other one, and I got about 2 minutes left before my camera, my phone dies. I am one step closer to finishing off the Universal Monsters Alex Ross Steelbooks. I just got today The Invisible Man. Oh, the only one that I have to get, which is on its way, which may be here tomorrow, is, and I have to think about it, which one? Oh, The Mummy. The Mummy is the only one I don't have, but I know I ordered it. It's on its way, so that will probably be here the next day. So that'll probably be my next video. But I know I said I would put all my information down below, but you know what? I'll just put it in the comment or in the details down below. Hit me up, guys, because again, this is on my phone, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this on my computer and manipulate it. I might just be able to send it out, but let me know what you guys think. Have you gotten any of these? Have you got HorrorPack? Have you had any issues with HorrorPack? And what do you think about the video? What do you think about the camera? You know, I'm using my phone for the first time, so let me know what you think of the angle. Is it a little too close? Should I back up? I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but we'll see what happens. But until then, I am Sean, your video and comic guru. I'll see you next time. Peace.